Oh man, so we got Gunna in the motherfucking bill, man. First of all, man, it's pretty much Gunna's birthday weekend. You dig? I didn't even know bro was, locked in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying with Brianna, but she ended up wishing him a happy, little happy birthday. You dig? You know what I'm saying? He over here chilling. Um, and then I'm just chilling. You know what I'm talking about? Scrolling, and I see, you know, P
yeah.
Litty coming through. You dig with the birthday wishes as well.
Fuck you, me.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, what we doing? Shout out to P Litty. But what we doing? Shout out to Brianna. What we doing? Gunna said it's just what I mean. That's that P. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
And obviously this P is not standing for pimp. It's gonna stand for player. You know what I'm saying? Or just keeping it all the way 100, man. But he is keeping it P.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to keep it
Well,
all the way 100.
for sure. Happy cake day to the Gunner winner. You feel me?
That's the Gunna water, man.
You did.
You did. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just. It's just what the people, what I mean, had on their mind. So I thought we would bring it to country. You know what I mean? And
Lucky he didn't drop no album today. Hell, shit. YSL lucky he didn't drop an album today.
man, I think bro probably trying to figure out how to get up out of that situation here.
I'm trying. He probably. I ain't gonna lie. He probably had to buy his contract out. To be honest.
Yeah. Do you think that he should? Do you think, what I mean, like getting out of the contract is something that he should look forward to doing? I mean, he did get the cover up. Um, him and Young Thug is seemingly not on good terms.
Yeah.
Do you think it would be a good idea for him to say, yeah, you already know, bro, Gunna's having money.
Yeah. I feel like it's in his best interest because you don't want to do business with nobody who you ain't operating with. That's just bad business. I'm gonna be making money and spending money with you, and we ain't on the same accord, or I can't
Right,
trust
right,
you. You feel me?
right.
It's
No, that's
kind of like with Ghost, in Power when the love was there, the business was there, but the trust wasn't there, like in the show,
right,
like that shit during the end.
right, right, right. Um, that's a good point to bring up. This shit is crazy. I mean, when a person is calling you a snitch, which I don't think Young Thug has called him a snitch, but if an individual is insinuating that you are a snitch,
Yeah,
this isn't somebody that you should be involved with. You damn sure don't want to be on a label with them. You damn sure don't want to have no contract with them. Why? Because this individual thinks that you're a snitch. So my whole thing is, if Young Thug thinks Gunna is a snitch, if I'm Gunna, I would not be tied in with that particular situation
yeah,
for obvious reasons. Um, and that's just my thing. Now, if Young Thug has never said that Gunna is a snitch, then doing business with this individual is cool. Just don't, get on them airwaves and interviews and things like that and insinuate that, I've told or I'm doing some participation, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, right? What the
yeah,
fans think, we can let the fans think what they gonna think, but just don't be on that campaign of trying to make me out to be a snitch because then that's where we're gonna have an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, man, this is rap. You can't have that on your name. Let's just
yeah.
keep it
Can't
all the
have
way a
no
stack.
smut. But what you said was facts. To piggyback on that, pauses. Thug is literally already out here, you know, saying that Gunna is a snitch without saying it, because he has people around him and people that have been in videos saying that, oh yeah, Gunna a snitch and all that. And if you believe that nigga ain't no snitch, you would be like, nah, don't say that, or you wouldn't allow people to just be saying that shit around you, and then you just sit there with a smirk face and go along with it.
Right.
So he's not saying it, but he's saying it without saying it that he think Gunna a snitch.
I agree.
Which we already, then we can go down. You know, if you don't know, you can tap into to the page because we've been covered this very thoroughly when the shit was going on about who really snitched and who didn't. So we, you know, Woody get to get out here and tell it all and live his life, and everybody rocking with him.
Right.
Thug brother Unfunk, he in there told, took a plea, and then somebody else did. But niggas want to point out Gunna just because it's Gunna, but everybody else just gets slide. That's just the point where it's not even the fact that I fuck with Gunna. It's just like, nigga, we gotta call a spade a spade. Why everybody else that really told y'all niggas giving new grace, but the nigga that didn't tell, and just cause it's Gunna, oh, he a snitch, we gonna put that on his name. Like bro said, that shit ain't right, bro. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to associate with no niggas like that,
It's
business
a
or
fact.
not. Yeah,
No, business or not, I wouldn't. You got a point on that one. That's not a good look.
at
That's not
all.
good. That's not a good look at all, bro. To have that on you, to have that on you, or for you to even be in association with with individuals that feel that way about me, like you said.
Yeah,
So if I'm your brother, it's like, hey, yo, little baby was saying this and saying that. Hold on, let me put bro up. But you know, little baby was saying this and saying that and kind of insinuating that I'm a snitch.
yeah,
So if you're my brother, then can you get him to straighten that shit up? You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Can you get that man to straighten that shit up? Because bro, this nigga out here, making it seem like I'm a snitch or something like, oh, I ain't that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like it's some bullshit on my name type shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So if you my nigga and you my brother, you know what I mean, then hey man, have him clear that shit up. You dig what I'm saying? Like what's going on? Because we was cool.
mm-hmm,
We used to do music together. Like we was chilling, we was spending money together. You know what I'm talking about? We was going to the clubs and things like that together, at shows together. You know what I'm saying? Having different conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my brother as
yeah,
well. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we both out here in that Atlanta. So it's like fix that, bro. Like, and if you ain't gonna do that, then this is some weird ass shit. And
yeah,
that's some weird rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have to fix that. That's just kind of, I don't know. That's, if I'm gonna, this would
yeah.
be the way that I'm kind of approaching things. Like, bro,
Cause
get him to
yeah,
fix that, you know?
fix that. I'm not right. Why then that make me look sus for rocking with you and you? I'm gonna be guilty by association. Basically, I'm gonna be a hoe or a bitch by association because
Right.
I'm letting this nigga who supposed to say he rock with me, but rocking with other niggas and let other niggas talk shit about me in front of him and just rock with it. Like I'm not saying you gotta fight my battles, but that's just like if that's my bro, that's my dog. If somebody I'm hanging with somebody, somebody say some shit about you, I'm not finna sit there and just be like, oh yeah, rock with it. I'm gonna be like, hey nigga, let me talk to my bro like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
say and just keep it
Right.
at that. If you gonna
Right.
say that shit to him, but don't, we ain't doing that.
Right. Yeah. I'm all the way with that, bro. Real talk. I'm all the way with that. You gotta clear this shit up, bro. Like just clear it up. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't me
Yeah,
punk. That's not me punking you, right?
yeah, it's
Like
not.
I'm
That's
not trying to punk you. I'm just saying, can you clear that shit up, bro? Like 'cause you even asked the judge, right? If you
yeah,
can associate with me. So and you knew everything that I had done and everything that I had said when you did that. So it's like it ain't even. It's not even street of a nigga. It's not even you're not even a real nigga to even want to have association with the snitch. Am I right, bro?
yeah.
So if it was so if he really did snitch, wouldn't Young Thug be wrong for asking the judge to be able to, associate with him. Like, think about it. You're not even supposed to be in association with the snitch.
Yeah.
So why would you want to have communication with the snitch? That doesn't make sense.
At
So,
all.
because if that's the case, then nigga, what are you? You guilty by association, nigga, because you rocking with a snitch. You want to talk to him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You want to continue doing business with him. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter about even the money. Nigga, you don't even want to make money with a snitch. You can't even do anything like that. Niggas was looking at Kodak Black wrong for sitting up there doing the song with Takashi, right?
Yeah.
So you can't so that's not even justified. So that's the reason why I feel like Gunna is not a snitch. There's no way that Young Thug feels like he's a snitch because he wouldn't have wanted to communicate with him. He wouldn't have wanted to keep this nigga on his label. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like hell no, not a real street
Un-
nigga.
yeah. Unless he feel like he can bitch gun out and treat that nigga like a hoe and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pimp this nigga out and keep him on the label and make
Yeah.
money like he a hoe. So hoes bring money. So because
Nope.
niggas be
Can't.
treating niggas like hoes too if they feel
That
like
is
they can
true.
pay you like that.
That is
But,
true, bro.
but
That
like you
is
said,
true. But you can't do that.
association brings by what's it called? Association brings by assimilation.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Association brings similarities.
yeah. Because if you let hang with a dolphin, and you too will become a dolphin. You feel
Yeah.
me? So like,
Yeah. So you can't even pimp a snitch out. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like you can't do none of that. You can't mix it to fix it. Nope, you can't. You can't. Like it's just no, you just can't. Right? You
yeah.
just can't.
That shit
So
black and white.
yeah, no, yeah, no. So that's what I'll say about that. So I don't believe that Young Thug and Gunna is really on no beef and shit. I think it's just more of like just whatever the people think is like what they think. We still brothers. But at the same time, like if I'm Gunna, I'm like, bro, you okay? That we can keep doing that brother shit, but you got to fix that. Like as far as you know, with dude thinking that I'm a snitch and shit like that, and he got the people
Yeah,
think, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you do that, like and a nigga got street influence, like
yeah,
that can influence other people to believe that I didn't did some participation. So let's kill that
yeah.
narrative. That's
That's
just
what. That's
shout out to
facts.
Lil Baby.
That's what Gunner brother was saying on that tweet when he was like, "Nigga, we done faking with you. Like, keep it real, bro. Like, cause
Yeah,
he basically you trying to have these industry niggas that rap music, making them pick a side and shit.
yeah. I don't like that whole
I
thing.
don't like
Now,
that.
I do. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I do fuck with Wham. Let's keep it all the way a stack. Y'all hit that like button for Wham because I do fuck with Wham. So I don't know. Maybe Wham knows something different. You know what I'm saying? And he just kind
Yeah,
of like, hey, that's cool that
yeah,
like that you feel like you didn't snitch because we got to look at it from every angle. So Wham
yeah,
probably looking at this like that's cool that you feel like you didn't snitch. However, whenever I looked at it, it looked like you did do some participation. You did snitch. You know what I'm saying by saying this or whatever the case might be. So that's the reason why I can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So Wham probably feel a certain way because he looked at the case a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
then Young Thug probably understand because hey, it's my situation. So it's like what I'm saying. So there's different ways to really look at it, but that's why I say shout out to Wham because I'm not looking at it like Wham is in the wrong. I'm just saying if I'm gonna, I would want it cleared up. Like if what I'm saying. Like I would want to make this shit look good, nigga. Hey, you talking about don't
yeah,
You know what I mean? But anyway, bro, I ain't
yeah.
gonna stay on it too long, bro. Anything else you want to say about this YP?
Nah, man. Just happy K Day. Gonna wanna keep that shit going, dog. Keep that shit
You did.
pushing, dog.
You did. Keep that P pushing, man. Hit that like button, subscribe button, man.